Get all my stuff. There we go. What's up, everybody? Just getting my stuff set up here. Don't mind me. A little behind the power curve. As soon as you guys get on, just go ahead and throw what's up down in the comments. That way I know you're here. I can give you a shout out. Sometimes there's such a delay in this thing. I can't ever tell who's on. It'll go from 1 to 10 in like 5 seconds. I'm going to talk about some videos, how the channel's growing. There's going to be a giveaway, so just make sure you say what's up. Hello, good evening from Ohio. Thank you for your service to our country. Salty Blank Zero. Appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm going to give everybody on the live today the first, well, not the first chance. Well, you're going to have the first, I guess, behind the scenes of what the giveaway will be. And then everybody on the live will have the opportunity to earn an extra entry. And then I'll put details out later about how to win the giveaway and stuff. But you guys will have first knowledge of it because the video is not out yet for the giveaway. All right, make sure you guys say what's up down in the comments. I don't know if you guys see this this handgun right here. So I did a video on this Ruger Ready Dot, and so many trolls are out there just talking mad shit, and they don't even own one. It literally just came out, and so many people are just trashing it. And a lot of people are like interested in it, like I am. I haven't shot it yet, so obviously I'm not like totally in love with it. It's got some things that could be better, but I think as far from a design standpoint, from ingenuity standpoint, I think they're on the right track, and it could use a bit of a refinement, but it's not that bad. So if you haven't seen that Ready Dot video, check it out. I made it. What's up, RDO? What's up, Mr. Tasker? Thanks, bro. I saw your comment. You're like, I'll be there. I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. I also did a video on this this Hogue out the front knife. This thing's pretty sick. I don't know if I can do this on live, so whatever. Hopefully it doesn't get shut off, but it's pretty sweet. I love automatic knives. This one's spring assist. This is my Gerber. I've had this thing for like 2 deployments. Pretty legit. Do you prefer fixed blade or retractable? I usually like folding / retractable knives. I don't really carry a lot of fixed blade. I guess it would just depend on what the reasoning behind carrying it is. I have punch daggers and things like that are attached to my battle belts that obviously they're fixed blade. But as far as like carrying like a 5-6 inch or even a 4-inch fixed blade knife, I don't do it too often. I have a few, but more often than not, I'm carrying some sort of retractable / foldable knife with a pocket clip because it's just easier day to day. Now, obviously, if I'm going hunting or something like that, I'm gonna have a fixed blade knife with a gut hook and all that good stuff. But that's not an everyday type thing for me. All right, so again, this is a Ruger Ready Dot. No batteries, no adjustments at all. I can't pick it up and touch it or the live will get shut down. I tried that before and everybody was just kicked off my live and they shut down the video. So this thing is run off of fiber optics. It's pretty cool. Trijicon has similar technology, but they also counter it with having a battery also, so it's dual illumination. This is just the single fiber optic illumination. So in complete dark settings, you ain't seeing the dot at all. And then if it's really low light, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble. So some sort of ambient lighting is gonna be needed, but obviously if you can't see your target, you shouldn't be shooting it. So, you know, it is what it is. How often do you sharpen your knives? So typically I sharpen them all after I get them. And then depending on how much it's used, will kind of dictate how often I sharpen it. So if it's rarely used, I just carry it every day, and like I rarely really use it, then maybe once every couple weeks. If I do have like a task where I'm cutting a lot of stuff and I, pretty much know that I put some abuse on the blade, then I'll sharpen it right after that happened at the end of that day. So just kind of depends on how often I'm using it or what I'm cutting. If I just cut, a couple of, pieces of 550 cord, 2 days out of the week, then I'm probably not going to sharpen it that week. I'll just wait till the following week and sharpen it. But yeah, if I haven't really used the edge and dulled it in any way, then I don't really worry about it. After some sort of strenuous use or continued use, then I'll sharpen it. But yeah, these are like my two main ones right now, my two go-tos. But I still like my little cheapy, where's this little cheapy guy at over here? Like even something as simple as this little, what's this, the Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops, it's a cheap knife, it's nothing crazy, but it does keep a good edge, and it's cool. It's not that big, not that bulky. It doesn't have any kind of assisted opening, but you ain't gotta be bougie all the time. And it's something like this Gerber punch dagger here, goes on the battle belt. I think they discontinued this actually, but I still got it. All right, so try not to get in trouble by moving this at all. All right, so that's not gonna be part of the giveaway. My gun is not part of the giveaway. All right, so I hit 8,000 subscribers the other day. Now it's I think it's almost 8,600 subscribers now. So I'm gonna do a giveaway, and it's not great, but I think it's pretty decent. All right, so I'm gonna give away an RDO hat. This is the camo hat that's available on my my Spring store. I got this Simmons 4x32 22 mag scope. You can throw it on a 22 mag, 17 HMR, whatever the hell you want to throw it on. Pretty decent deal. So I have a Zulisi Oak. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I had one of these, and it was a massive piece of shit. However, they reached out and they sent a new one. Totally different packaging, totally different box, updated instruction manual, all that stuff. However, Desert Tactical got one as well, and he tried this new optic and said it's night and day difference. So apparently they did upgrade it. They did fix the chip or whatever issue was wrong with the old models. This is the new model, so it's RMR cut. So this is a RMR pistol optic, and you could run this on your pistol. It does, I think it comes with a Picatinny mount. Does it? Does it, or am I speaking out my butthole? Oh, it does. So you can use this as a backup optic on a rifle, or you can take this bottom mount off and just mount it directly to your RMR cut slide. Up to you, up to you. But that's a free I think it's $110. Sometimes it's $99 on Amazon, so pretty good, brand new. I have this extended handle, extended grip charging handle. A little bit easier to grab. I got ambidextrous safety for AR. So if you got an AR-15 with a standard safety, here's it's a UTG ambidextrous safety selector. Some rail covers, and then we got some shooting glasses here that I got for free, 99. So I give them to y'all. So not a bad little giveaway. Got the hat. You got a rifle scope. You have a RMR optic, ambidextrous safety selector, extended grip charging handle, rail covers, and some shooting glasses. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So for you guys who are on my live, in order to get your extra entry, because I haven't posted the video yet, you guys are going to email me and say live giveaway. Just email me and say live giveaway. And then you'll get one extra entry whenever I put the video out and give all the rules and all that other BS. You can enter that way as well. This will just be for an extra entry specific to the people here on my live. So my email is in my bio, but if you're too lazy to look, it's cjabbott86@gmail.com, and Abbott is ABBOTT. You're probably gonna have to look it up because you're gonna forget that. So it's in my bio, my email is there. Email me live giveaway and you'll get one extra entry. And just let me know whatever your name is on here on YouTube, because otherwise if you say Jack and your screen name is Salty Blank 0, then I'm not gonna know to put those two together. Is that an Iraq flag? This one is an Iraq flag, this one is Afghanistan. I think I got that right. Let's see. Yeah, OEF. Yeah. So this is Afghanistan, and this is a little Iraq banner, and that's a little hat that I gave up. Oh, you can't see that up that high. No worries. But yeah, those are both places I deployed to. I know some people are like, "Oh, this guy's a terrorist. He's got the flags in the background." Everybody displays them who's deployed. All my buddies signed it and shit before we left, so it's pretty cool. You can't really sign the American flags. That's disrespectful. So we signed their flag because we don't care. Have you tried out that battle belt yet, Mr. Tasker? So I actually received 2 battle belts recently. One from Core, which I haven't done a video on yet, and then one from an Amazon company. I don't know if they're an Amazon company, but they sell on Amazon. And what the hell's the name of it? Like War Pig or some shit? I don't know. I got their box somewhere. I don't really know what the hell the name of their company is. Some Amazon shit. But actually the belt seems to be built very well. I just put my attachments on it, took a few pictures. I got to do like certain requirements when people ask me to review their stuff. They want like certain things because they're giving it to me for free. So I'm reviewing that one right now. And then in this box over here, I have the Core belt inside of it still. And I got to break that out and do a video on that. That's their new micro battle belt. So if you're here on the live, now you know that I'm going to be doing a video on the Core micro battle belt. You've been in Iraq? Yes. So I have both these flags because I deployed both those places. JJ Sizzle, thank you for your service. And I first saw your channel with the peasant rifle build. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And dude, Peasant Elite, that thing got me. That was like, I was such a, I mean, I'm still a small ass channel, but I had like, I think maybe like 1,000 subscribers or something, like just under 1,000 at that point, like 900 and some. And then I did that Peasant Elite series, and it shot to like almost 4,000 subscribers, and I was like, hell yeah, that thing. I think it's got a shit ton of views. It's like still my best video to date, view wise, and you know, earns money still. So I love Peasant Elite. I'm never getting rid of that rifle. That was awesome. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Speaking of like gaining subscribers, so I posted this video. It was just like a comical satire type video. I had a AR mag that's it's a 22 AR mag, and in California I can only have a 10 round mag shipped to me, even though they make two. They make a 10 rounder and a 25 rounder, but the only thing that separates the two is a little pin that stops the rounds from physically going any further into the mag. So somehow or another, that pin came out, and now my 10 round mag holds 25. So I did this little, you know, funny, comical YouTube video like, oh my god, guys, like, this pin fell out, and now my 10 round mag holds 25. Holy crap, I better put that back in right now. And somehow that just random ass video I decided to do that was literally like a less than 30-second video has like almost 2 million views right now and gained me over 2,000 subscribers from that YouTube short. crazy. So channel's on the up and up right now. I'm almost at 9,000, so I appreciate every single one of you who's tuned in and gave a shit about my channel or things that I say, so I appreciate it. My account. That's a good name. My account. I have a core belt there, great. I also carry a Max 9, which is how I found your channel. Yeah, man. So I have like the core EDC belts. I got 2 of those, black and a desert multicam, and I use those every single day to when I carry, and just sometimes when I don't carry. It's just they're nice belts. So I'm really looking forward to trying their micro battle belt, because it's kind of like the comfort of the EDC belt. It's not too big, it's not bulky, but it also has that, you know, that quick adjustability with the little ratcheting design, which is awesome because like most battle belts, so they have the 2-piece design, the inner belt and the outer belt, and you throw the inner belt through your belt loops, and then, you know, you kind of got to pull the 2 ends together and get it as tight as you can, that's, you know, comfortable, and then obviously this will cinch around that. So what happens is if you don't pull this inner belt tight enough, then everything's going to sag, because this is the only thing holding it to your body, which is fine. I mean, it's not that hard, obviously. You can do it, but I kind of like the idea that the micro battle belt, just if I want to loosen it, just 2 clicks out, or if I want to tighten it, I can click it in, or say, you know, I'm at the range and I want to tighten it down when I'm running and gunning, but then I'm going to stop and eat lunch for a little bit. Don't want to take my whole belt off, loosen it up, sit down, eat my lunch, get comfortable, and then, you know, stand up, go back to work, and, you know, tighten it back. So it's awesome having that quick adjustability, and Core's just got it right. Their battle belts are, well, I should say their belts in general are just top notch. Khalid, hi, hello, what's up, man? Best rifle you recommend? Could you be more specific, please? Because there's many rifles out there. Hunting rifles, long distance rifles, AR-15s, AR-10s, just bolt action, semi-auto. I guess it would just kind of depend on what the purpose for the rifle would be. Khalid, I see all your little symbols there. I don't speak Iraqi, Pashtun, any of that language. I just deployed both of these places, so sorry. Hunting. So best hunting rifle? I don't know, I'm a fan of bolt action for hunting rifles. Savage Axis is a good budget brand that makes really good rifles. The Savage Axis 2, I actually have a 308 Savage Axis 2 that's pretty nice. I actually had to put a new stock on it recently because I dropped, well, I didn't drop it. It fell off the wall and the synthetic stock broke. So I replaced it with a Boyd's wooden stock. Pretty nice now. So for hunting, there's not really one rifle I can choose. I mean, 30-30 is a great brush gun, so if you want knockdown power that can push through some branches and stuff, a 30-30 is a great hunting weapon. Marlin obviously makes, you know, some of the best 30-30s out there. If you're hunting fields and you have long range shots, maybe something like a 30-06, a 308, a 7 mag. Remington makes great hunting rifles, but obviously there's different, like Remington has low models. I think, what's it, the 770 that's the better model, or is it the 710? One of those two, I don't know. So even with hunting, you have to kind of be more specific with what you're going to be using the rifle for, because one gun isn't going to necessarily be able to do it all, because the higher like caliber weapons, 30-06, 7 mag, if they hit a couple branches, they might go completely off course, whereas a 30-30 has kind of a little bit more grunt behind it to push through that stuff. The bullet is a little bit more resilient to getting knocked off trajectory, I guess. Modelo time. What's up, Gandorf? Yeah, so say So if you're hunting in the brush, thicker stuff, then I would say a Marlin 30-30. If you're gonna be hunting fields, then Savage Axis 2 308 would be pretty cool. 30-06 is also a good caliber. It's pretty standard for deer hunting. And then if you're hunting hogs or something like that, hey, an AR-15 works just as awesome. If you're hunting small game, get you a 22, 17 HMR, whatever. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. If anybody missed it, who's on the live right now, because I've seen a couple new names pop up. Doing a giveaway. Haven't released the video yet, so there's going to be details on how to win and all that craziness. If you want an extra entry for being on this live, that's my thank you. You get an extra spot. No guarantees you're going to win, but you'll get an extra entry. You're going to email me live giveaway. So live and live are spelled the same way. So just live giveaway to my email. It's in my bio, cjabbott86@gmail.com. All right, so you get the Riding Dirty Outdoors hat, the revamped and improved Zulisi Oak RMR cut optic, a couple pairs of safety glasses, extended charging handle, UTG AMB safety selector, a couple of rail covers, and a Simmons 4x32 22 mag scope. You could put this on a 22 mag, 17 HMR, or a pellet gun, airsoft rifle, whatever the hell you want to put it on. It's just standard magnification. You don't have to adjust it at all. It's just stuck in 4x32, same as like an ACOG would be. And yeah, that's the giveaway. So if you want an extra entry, email me live giveaway, and then obviously put in that email your YouTube handle. That way I can associate it to your name. And then when I release the actual giveaway video, you can follow those rules to enter as well. So, cool. I'm fairly new to all this. Why use a battle belt over their EDC belts? So 1 minute and I'll show you why. Alright, so this is not their battle belt, but this is a battle belt in general. So, an EDC belt is just a normal belt you wear, and I'm looking at this screen when you're right here. So, an EDC belt is just like your normal everyday belt, like like grandpa's leather belt. Nobody's going to know that it's any different. It's just more rigid and holds your firearm and whatever accessories you want to put on it. A battle belt is when it's used for training, for like duty or just range use or whatever the hell. You're not going to be rocking this walking around town, and if you do, you're going to scare people and they're going to call the police on you. Even though you're not doing anything wrong, they're just going to give you a hard time and try to ask you questions and all that bullshit. So this is what a battle belt is. It's usually got a plethora of MOLLE attachments on it, and you use this when you go to the range, or maybe you work security, whatever the hell you do for a profession. And then this is worn outside. It's not covered by your shirt at all. And then you go to work. I got this shit all mixed up right here. So that is why you would use a battle belt over an EDC belt in certain situations. So hope that answers your question. This is that belt. I still don't know what the hell it's called. Oh, it's right here. War bull. I said war pig. War bull, like a male cow. War bull. Does that answer your question, my account? I didn't mean to like gloss over that. Like, if you have more questions, just let me know, man. If anybody's got any other questions, go ahead and feel free to ask. That does, thanks. You are welcome, sir or ma'am. I don't know. Your username is very gender fluid. So yeah, if you haven't checked out my videos, guys, go ahead and like this Ruger Ready Dot video, the Hogue out the front knife video, and then this week I'm going to be putting out a video on that battle belt that I just showed you. This the War Bull here. It does get a lot more rigid. I don't have the inner belt in here. I left it over there when I went and grabbed it. So I got a video coming on the War Bull battle belt, the core battle belt, and I think, I don't know, probably maybe Wednesday, Thursday time frame, I'm going to try to release the video on the $20 tactical shotgun that I got my hands on. So it's a little bit of a clickbait title, but you'll see when I do the video. Taking a $20 shotgun and making it a little bit more capable, even though I don't really care about shotguns at all. It's still cool to have. So a lot of stuff coming out, trying to pace it a little bit. Sometimes when people send you free stuff, they want their videos like right then. I'm like, dude, I haven't even tested it yet. You calm the F down. I can't do a review if I haven't even worn it. Got the thing 3 days ago. I got a life, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. What's your thoughts on the new PSA Micro? So, if anybody doesn't know, the PSA Micro Dagger is PSA Palmetto State Armory's take on a Glock 43X / Glock 48, whatever. My take on it is, hey, if it works and it's good, cool. Right now, I can't really have too much of a take on it because they haven't released the whole thing yet. They have released their slides. They have Sniper Green, they have an FDE and black, and then they also have all three of those available with hollow sun optics already on them. And then you can buy them with barrels or without barrels. I had this stupid debate. So he's a friend of mine, but he likes to troll my channel sometimes, and it gets annoying. But he was trying to say that the Micro Dagger slides weren't a good deal because you could find 43X slides everywhere for much cheaper. And I'm like, well, show me where, because I haven't found one cheaper. And he's like, I don't do links. I don't do work for other people. And I'm like, well, because there's not a cheaper option out there. And if there is, it's not a complete slide. So people misunderstand what complete slide means. A complete slide is a slide that's built with the parts kit already put together. A complete slide with a barrel and spring is something completely different. The barrel and spring doesn't have any effect on if it's a complete slide or not. That is in addition to it being a complete slide. So a complete slide is the slide with the parts kit installed in it. Because there are slides without the parts kits that were like $10 cheaper. So I could find like Glock 43X slides that were, you know, around like $149, $150. But they didn't have the parts kit installed, so you'd have to buy that, and by the time you bought that, installed it, it would be more than the Micro Dagger slide, which is, you know, cost $169. But he was trying to argue that there was cheaper options out there. Never could provide me a brand, a link, nothing. So shut the fuck up. But I think the Micro Dagger is a good deal. For me, I want the mags to come out because those the Micro Dagger mags are 15 round mags. They have a polymer lip on them, so they work with the Glock 43X without having to swap your mag release and all that stuff. And obviously that 15 round capacity is a huge selling point. So I'm pretty sure the mag is what's holding up the rest of the pistol being released, because they can't release the lowers if they don't have the mag to go with it. So right now only the slides are available. The frames as of now aren't because of the mag. And I don't know, maybe they're trying to get it right, which, hey, I applaud them. Like, yeah, we all want to see it, like the product like yesterday, but if it's not ready, it's better to not release it than to release some bullshit junk that's going to jam on people and just be a hassle for customer service anyway. So it is what it is. But I'll give you guys the heads up. I did order a Micro Dagger slide in Sniper Green to test out with my 43X frame. I don't really care about the Micro Dagger frame. I might pick one up just because it's probably going to be cheap, and you know, why not? But I'm really just more excited about the slides and the mags. Once they start releasing the different cuts for the slides, like, you know how they have like SW1, 2, 3, 5, and all that shit for the dagger. I'm pretty sure they're gonna follow suit with the same thing with the micro dagger, with all the different, lightning cuts and slide cutouts and all that stuff. So I think that'll be pretty cool to make my 43X a little bit more, cool to look at and functional. And it just gives me different options for slides, and for the money, you can't really beat PSA slides. I've never had an issue with the slides. Most people have issues with maybe a couple of parts within them, or an extractor here and there. But slides are pretty solid. Barrels have been very accurate, so not too worried about that stuff. I think the issue with the dagger, if there is, or with the micro dagger, if there's going to be any, is going to be with the mags. But hopefully that's not the case, because I'd like to pick them up for my Glock. You think the slide on the micro will fit the 43X? Yes, that's the whole point. Everything is like interchangeable, just like the dagger stuff fits a Glock 19. It's the same way with the micro dagger. So I bought the slide specifically to run on my 43X frame. So all that stuff is going to work together. So that's why it's such a, I guess, hot topic right now. I'm in a Glock 43X group on Facebook. A lot of people are talking about it. Just really waiting for those mags to drop to see if they're worth this shit or not, because that's going to make or break the whole platform. If those mags aren't reliable, then that thing's going to just not be worth shit. People are just gonna, I'd rather just buy a Glock if I'm limited to 10 rounds. I'm not going to spend the money on a PSA that doesn't, hold 15 reliably as advertised. So Big Boss Productions, what's up, brother? Finally caught alive. Hey, what's up, man? I'm good. How are you? I've been seeing a lot of your you've been posting about your chickens and your roosters. Haven't seen any gun stuff lately, man. What's up? Can I become a mod? You're gonna have to explain that a little bit more. I'm a one-man show here, so I'm not really sure what you mean by that. JJ Sizzle, I don't know if you know about Tacticon Armament, but they have some cool products you should check out. They're from California. Yeah, I've heard of Tacticon. They're up in Sacramento. I think it's like 8 hours from me. Pretty cool dudes. So I had an issue with Tacticon for a while, a little bit back. So they were pretty much marketing Chinese stuff as their own, and I asked them about it one time. Like, yeah, because they're a smaller company, so they didn't have the R&D to create their own stuff, so they were basically rebranding Chinese-made stuff as their own. They weren't saying that it was made in USA or anything, but they were putting Tacticon Armament on it and using the veteran-owned company thing. So I had an issue with that for a while. And then I think something else. Oh, they had a sale one time, and I had screenshotted some of their stuff a couple days before this sale kicked off, and I had the prices on my phone. And then they started this sale. I don't know what Labor Day, whatever holiday it was. It was 40% off, and the stuff was the same price. They just made the original price that they, how they line it out. They made that price higher at the time to make it look like you were getting a deal. And I'm like, this is the same price it was 2 days ago before your sale. And I emailed them, like, oh, well, in some bullshit excuse. I forget what it was at the time. So those two things threw me off of Tacticon for a while. I think now they've gotten better within the last year or so with how they market things and trying not to be shady. When you claim that veteran-owned company and you throw that word around, it hits me harder when your product doesn't live up to that hype, or you use deceiving sales tactics, which I know everybody does, but you can't be dishonest to the core group of people that you're pushing your product out to. Now, they do have good deals. Their products they're budget friendly. I wouldn't say they're high end or super great quality, but they're decent for what they are priced at, and I think you can't really for entry level stuff, I don't think you could really go wrong. RTT, what's up? But that's PSA specialty, pumping out low QC crap as fast as they can. Yeah, it is. And that's why I'm really surprised the mag hasn't been released yet, but hopefully they learned from when they released the dagger, like, hey, let's slow down a little bit and let's get it right. So Because when the Dagger came out, they had so many customer service, like, freaking calls and emails and requests that they had to fulfill. So hopefully taking these extra weeks / month or two, they get it right, and us on the receiving end, the customers, get a better product, and we don't have to fucking hit up customer service 18 times a day to say what the F. Modelo time, fool. What's up, Maddie? RTT Guns and Gear. I stopped shopping with those crooks at Tacticon when they decided to fuck everyone last Black Friday. Shopping with Tacticon may as well be supporting assholes like cheaper than dirt. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. It was one of those days they had a sale. They just made the original price higher when it wasn't, and then lined it out and said, "Here's the new price, saving 50% or 40%, whatever the fuck it was." And I'm like, that's the same price it was. What do you mean? Yeah, crazy. Your channel is growing. Congrats. Thanks, Maddie. Appreciate you. Yeah, Tacticon raised their price 60% to have a 50% sale. Fuck those pieces of shit. Damn. Maddie, trying to get my EDC license in LA County. Ass, man. Yeah, CCW is so, like, different all across this state. It's so weird. There's not, like, a standard like there is in most states. It's all driven by your IA, which is stupid, your issuing agency. Yeah, I know LA is one of the shittier ones, but it's not impossible, man. So just keep at it. Don't settle. Keep being a pain in the ass. Make sure all your shit's tight and do what you need to do, and stay on them, and you'll eventually get it, man. I'm looking forward to that magazine as well. Yeah, Gandorf. That's all I'm waiting on now. I'll have the slide. Supposed to be here tomorrow, but I fucking doubt it because PSA shipping is dog shit garbage. I ordered it like on the 2nd. I got my shipping notification on the 4th, and then it's just been showing stuck in South Carolina the entire past 3 days, and I'm like, so they just created a label and never shipped it out. I'm like, I hate when companies do that. Don't create the label and say that it's shipped. Just fucking ship it out when it's ready to actually go out the door and it leaves your facility. That's just a pet peeve of mine. Alright, so some more people have jumped in. I am doing a giveaway this week, so that's going to include the RDO hat. Revamped Zulisi Oak Optic. I had the old version. It was a massive piece of shit. Desert Tactical did a review on this updated model, and it's pretty solid. So this is an RMR cut optic. You can also run it on a rifle as a backup because it does have a Picatinny mount included with it. So about $100 optic right here. Extended charging handle. UTG ambi safety selector for an AR. Couple of rail covers, couple pairs of shooting glasses, and then a Simmons 4x32 22 mag scope. You can put it on a 22 mag, 17 HMR, airsoft rifle, pellet gun, whatever the hell you want to run it on. That's about a $35, $40 optic if we're being real. But hey, all this shit's free. If you're on live and you want it, you'll get an extra entry. All you have to do is email me. Email is in my bio. Send me an email that says live giveaway, and then whatever your YouTube name is. That way I can associate the two. And then when I put the video out this week for the giveaway, you'll see the rules to enter the giveaway the normal route as well. So if you do it the right way, you'll have 2 ways to enter, whereas everybody else is only going to have one entrance, or one way to enter. I can't talk right now. So yeah, not a bad little giveaway. Look, I'm not rich by any means. I run this shit all by myself. I don't make a lot of money. I'm in the military. But anytime I can give back to you guys by stuff that's either been given to me or, I can spend a few dollars here and there, then, that's what I'm going to do to help you guys out and support you the way you support me. So, appreciate you. I ordered my PSA upper and it said shipped, but it never fucking did. So it will. PSA, it will ship. It's just dog shit fucking slow, and it makes me so mad. Even when I lived in North Carolina, which is, I was like a grand total of like 3 hours away from them. It would take me over a week to get my shit. And I'm like, how? I order the shit, ship the motherfucker, and it should be to my house in like 3 or 4 days. Now look, I'm not like oblivious. I get it. They probably have a high order volume and blah, blah, blah. But by now, they should be pretty accustomed to that and have systems in place to get stuff out the door, especially stuff that doesn't require FFL. Get it out the door, man. You got guys in the fucking warehouse. You get the order in. It comes across the fucking screen. You pack it, you ship it, or label it. It goes in a bin. UPS, FedEx, whoever the fuck comes, picks it up, scans it. It's out the door. Done. It's not hard. But what do I know? I don't fucking run PSA. Done. I'm in the giveaway. Good shit, Gandorf. I'll look out for your email. And then just look out for the video this week for the giveaway, and then you'll have your other way to enter. So, 2 chances. Yeah, so hopefully my micro dagger slide is here by like Wednesday, and then I can do a quick little first impressions on it, and then eventually I'll get it out to the range and see how it does. But for the micro dagger slide, I am going to be running my OEM Glock barrel and an OEM 43X recoil spring, so shouldn't have any issues running OEM stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh man. Is that all the questions? It's amazing how such a shitball company like PSA, low QC, horrible shipping, horrible customer service, has such a tabid following. So I mean, look, let's be real. All right, so it's an American company, so first and foremost, they're doing their best to keep shit priced low to get it out to the masses. So it's like, I get it. It's not the best shit out there. It's not. But it is decent stuff. Customer service, I've never had an issue with customer service. Anytime I've ever called them or emailed them, I've gotten a response back pretty quick. And even people who are fucking pretty idiotic, who don't know what they're doing, if they fuck something up, PSA will make it right and ship them out something new, or ship their stuff back and fix it. I haven't really had an issue with their customer service. Now, their fucking shipping department, that they blow. And then sometimes whoever runs their website / social media, they suck. I don't know why you would put shit on your website as like a new release product, like all the frames for the micro dagger and all this shit. It's on the website, it just says out of stock. It's not out of stock. It was never in stock. You haven't even released it yet. So why put it on the website just to like get people's hopes up? It's dumbass marketing, whatever they do. I don't know. You're gonna have pros and cons with any kind of company who tries to make a budget-minded product. QC, yeah. Anytime you get something from PSA, just check it over. I mean, they got to cut the cost somewhere, so they can't give you an AR-15 at $500-600. That's gonna be what you would expect of a $1,500 AR-15. Like, there's got to be sacrifices somewhere, and maybe that's the QC line. I don't know. So always Loctite all your shit, check your stuff. Do functions checks, don't just take it to the range dry as fuck and just expect it to be as good as a BCM or a Daniel Defense. I don't know. Or an Anderson. Big Boss Productions. What are your thoughts on AR pistols? Well, since I've got several of them, I think they're cool. I like AR pistols, and whether they become SBRs in a couple days or not, I still have AR pistols, so fuck it. Oh yeah, their social media people are massive bitches. They block anyone who voices an issue. They're like Olay. Yeah, I got kicked off the PSA Dagger Facebook group just for having an opinion, which isn't really even really an opinion. It's pretty much fact at this point. They were just too fucking stupid to realize it. Basically, I just didn't suck the Dagger's dick. I'm like, look, I have a couple, and yeah, they're good. Like, they're decent. I actually don't mind my daggers at all. I choose to personally not carry them for defense. They're range guns for me, but I've never really had an issue out of my daggers at all. I know a lot of people who have, but I can't speak to that because mine were fine. However, I'm not a fucking PSA fanboy to the point where the dagger can do no wrong and I would trust it over a Glock. It's hundreds of dollars cheaper and just as good. Like, I refuse to get involved in those kinds of things. Is it good? Yeah. Is it just as good? No. If it was, and PSA knew it was, they would charge the same fucking price that Glock does, because why would you charge less for a product you believed to be superior? That's just bad business. It doesn't make any sense. Your whole marketing at that point would be like, look, we made it better than Glock, and maybe you charge $100 less, but you're not going to get, you're not going to say something's $300 and it's just as good as this, $550 Glock that's been battle tested, proven through duty use for fucking decades, for a product that you just released, a year and a half ago. You're not going to have the confidence of people to make those kind of claims. And people in that group were just like, oh, I trust this to my life, my family's life, and my Glocks are collecting dust now because I carry my dagger. And I'm like, that's cool, man. You can have that opinion, but I don't believe you. I think you're lying to yourself. And I just voiced those opinions, and they kicked me off the group, so whatever. All right, y'all. I'm probably not going to be on here too much longer. I've been on here for, 47 minutes now. I'm going to cook some burgers and probably finish up a video or something tonight and get ready for work tomorrow. Got to go back. Terrible. Shave my face, get a haircut, and start all over. RTT just sent the channel a couple of dollars. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. You're the real one. You are the real one. If you guys have not followed RTT Guns and Gear, you might want to do so. Releases a lot of very good videos, has a lot of people that he works with. However, he doesn't sugarcoat his reviews. If a product sucks, he'll tell you that they suck. And if it's good, he'll tell you that it's good. And he's not bought and paid for like 704 Tactical. And he's got a pretty good following, but that doesn't mean he couldn't use another follower. So go ahead and check out RTT Guns and Gear YouTube channel. Big Boss Productions. I might buy me a PSA dagger. Yeah, man. I mean, they've pretty much figured out the deal now, so you can be pretty safe that the dagger's gonna do well for you. They actually have blend frames for like $60, I think, right now. So it's a complete frame, trigger, everything for $60. Obviously, you have to pay, your FFL fee to transfer it and shit, but whatever. And then you pick up a slide for, $200. So $260 plus your transfer fee. Not a bad deal. Up to you, man. I'm not advocating for everybody to go buy PSA stuff, but if you're looking for entry-level stuff to take to the range and have fun with, then you can't really go wrong. If PSA can pay reviewers for good reviews, I can pay you for saying negative things about them. PSA, fuck you. Oh, shit. That's funny. That's good. Look, I still have PSA stuff, and look, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Can they be better? Absolutely. And if you're one of those people who thinks PSA can do no wrong, I hate to tell you that they can. I will say the PSA Saber is probably the biggest fucking waste of money that you could ever spend money on. I know certain people like them and cool, but if I'm paying $1,100 $1,100 for a fucking PSA AR-15 that I still have to buy an optic for, a sling, and all my other accessories. So it's going to be about $1,500. If I'm going to be spending $1,500 fucking dollars, that's if you get a low end optic, obviously. I'm not buying a PSA Saber. I'm going to get a BCM or another comparable fucking AR-15. I'm not paying $1,100 for a PSA AR-15. The whole premise that makes PSA marketable is American made and budget friendly. I know everybody's budgets are differently, but $1,100 for an AR, it's pretty good money. You can build out an AR-15 with quality parts for a lot less than that, and you can be damn sure it's gonna be built better than PSA's QC line is out. So take that for what it's worth. You could buy the Faxon cold hammer forged barrel for about $230, and really that's like a bulk of your cost right there. Another couple $100 for your bolt carrier group, and then upper and lower receiver. Get you a fucking Anderson upper and lower receiver. They're not expensive. They fucking work. They're well made. You can't go wrong with an upper and lower receiver. There's really nothing to them. They're all pretty much standard. Different people just put their fucking stamp on them and say that it's the best thing ever made. Yes, there are some that are better quality and all that shit, but I'm just saying Anderson upper and lower receiver is going to be perfect. Pick you up some Magpul furniture or BCM furniture, whatever you want to put on your shit, and you're going to be well below that $1,100 mark with better shit. So take that information with what you will. If you're somebody who doesn't know how to build an AR-15, then I guess you're just going to buy whatever's on the shelf. But if you have a little bit of patience, can look at YouTube videos, it's really not hard to build an AR-15. Just get a couple of tools. Even if you want to be cheap, go to Harbor Freight. You can get the shit you need, some punches and hammers and all that shit. You can make it happen if you're determined enough, and you'll have a better built product at the end of the day. That's just my opinion. What the fuck do I know? You could build a way better rifle than the Saber for less money. That's what I'm saying, man. Big Boss Productions. Much love, brother. Keep grinding. I'm going to get them gun videos uploaded. Yes, sir. You got to, man. You got to. Pump them out. Keep it going. Thought you fell off the earth. You just started homesteading and said, fuck YouTube. RTT. Anderson's coatings on their receivers are really good. Yeah, man. And they don't cost a lot of money. Like, they are good receivers. You don't have to, buy fucking Cobalt Kinetics fucking receiver sets or whatever. Spend the money where it counts on your bolt and your barrel and a decent trigger, and the upper and lower receiver, Anderson, is going to be just fine for what you're going to do. Just fine. Alright, y'all. I went on a rant against PSA for a second because I was paid to. No, I'm just kidding. Everything I said was factual. I like PSA. They're decent. Just know what you're buying, and just understand that you're probably going to have to check over a few things and maybe upgrade a couple things. And that's okay. If I'm spending $500 for an AR, I'm okay with the thought that I might have to replace, a barrel in 2 years. I shouldn't have to, but I'm okay with it because I'm still going to be at about $800 after 200 years, or after 2 years of use, and 2 years of use and however many rounds. And then at that point, I'll just get like a ballistic advantage barrel, which is like under $200, and it should be more accurate at that point. There's a cost and what was I trying to say right there? There's pros and cons to everything. There's a risk to cost analysis to be made in your head before you make these purchases. Ryan, which desert you go for shooting? So I have a spot here in California in the desert that I'm not going to disclose because I don't want every asshole to be there. Sorry, but there are plenty of places. You just have to look it up. Google is your friend, and there are spots to shoot. But I usually go, if I'm going to make an announcement that I'm going to go shooting, it's in the Yuma Desert, Yuma, Arizona. But I do have a place here in California that I go shoot, which is close to the Arizona border, but not quite there. I just don't want to give that location out because it's already known. Like, people go there, but it's every time I've been able to just pull up and shoot and not really have anybody there to mess with me. And I want it to stay that way. So just know that there are spots along the border of Mexico and Arizona that you can shoot in peace legally, and legally in the sense that you're allowed to shoot there. What you're shooting may or may not be legal. That's why I choose to go out in the middle of the desert and shoot, because most of my stuff I'm not technically supposed to shoot here, so I don't go to public shooting ranges. I go to El Centro. I've heard about that. RTT, Spikes has their receiver set on sale right now for under 200. No, about 130. See? There's deals out there. So don't just look at something like the Saber or the Clinton Premium Performance PSA. Like that stupid radio announcer voice, like, we've got you. You could build something yourself way fucking better and save yourself some money. And you're gonna know that it was put together right, with quality parts, and you're not paying for a bunch of shit that you don't want nor need. You're gonna buy exactly what you want, so you don't have to worry about changing out handguards or changing out grips or changing out, the buttstock, blah blah blah. Because just because it's a premium PSA product doesn't mean that you're gonna like everything about it. We all customize shit and make it our own, so you might as well just do that from the jump and build it with the parts that you want. Still save money and have a better product. But I understand not everybody has that skill set. Not everybody has the patience to build an AR-15 or wants to put one together. And if that's the case, then spend your money how you will. I would say buy one of their more budget options and then upgrade it as you go, because you can make it your own and you'll still spend around the same amount of money, but you'll not have to replace parts that you didn't want to begin with. If that makes sense. JJ Sissel, thank you for honest feedback. Always, man, always. I'm a cheap bastard. I buy some cheap stuff, but I know I'm buying cheap stuff, and if it breaks or I have to do something to make it better, then I'm okay with that, because I made the conscious decision to be a cheap bastard. So, RTT gave me another couple dollars. I guess I gotta talk shit on somebody else now. Keep talking shit about PSA. You'll be rich a couple dollars at a time. Hell yeah, boy. So, PSA, fuck you. What's a good off-the-shelf budget AR? Off the shelf, not having to do shit to it other than throwing on an optic and a sling, I would say for the money, the Anderson AM-15. And yes, I'm saying AM-15. It's an Anderson AR-15, but specifically AM-15 is just Anderson Manufacturing 15. It's like their budget, off their like basic, off the shelf, complete AR-15. They fluctuate in price depending on, sales and time of the year and all that shit. But from anywhere from like $300 and some dollars to $600, $700, you can get an Anderson AM-15 ready to go. Doesn't break the bank. It works. It's QC'd well, and I don't think you can go wrong. Also, PSA has budget rifles that, I would say the Anderson is better, obviously, off the shelf, but PSA has the same prices, a little bit more options as far as like different furniture, and some they come up with, different sights and stuff already on them, and then they'll have deals with like a bunch of mags or a case or something like that. So PSA does run better deals with accessories included and stuff like that. but I think the Anderson AM-15 is a better rifle itself off the shelf than a PSA AR-15. So that's my hot take on it. Radical Firearms and Anderson. I always forget about Radical Firearms. They actually are decent. I got a couple of buddies with Radical Firearms, and they're pretty decent off the shelf. Some of them even come already with ambidextrous safety selectors and a couple accessories that are just nice to haves, ambi charging handles, shit like that, for under $800. So pretty decent deal. My AR-15 cost me $3,000. Jesus Christ. Would you buy? Now, $3,000, that's obviously, that's a lot of money, but I mean, in the world of ARs, fucking sky's the limit, so, you know, it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. My $4.99 Radical Firearms lasted 20,000 rounds before it needed rebarreled, and my $3.95 Anderson works. So I'm saying, man, anywhere from 3 something to, you know, 6, you can get pretty decent rifle. If I spent $3,000, you better have a Daniel Defense or a hell of a BCM with all kinds of accessories for $3,000, man. Anderson's also running these, so like I think it's every month or maybe it's every quarter or something. I forget what they're doing. They're doing these like new Cerakote options where they're selling Cerakoted rifles in different patterns each month, I think. They just did like a Miami Vice type theme last time, and this time it's like a dark multicam pattern. Dark Horse, I think it's called, some shit like that. So it's cool. Add too many accessories. Yeah, accessories they add up quick. Shit, just a decent optic can add almost $1,000 to your rifle build. So you gotta be aware of that. Sometimes your optic can cost more than your rifle itself, because it's just the way it is. If you can't see shit, you can't hit shit, so you gotta pay to play. And now I'm not saying there's not budget options that work. I got a Sig Romeo 5 that they're like $100 and that bitch just works. I had a couple that were pieces of shit as well, but they work. Holosuns, you know, a couple $100, they work. But sometimes, depending on, you know, what you're using your AR for, you can spend upwards of $1,000+ on a decent optic. My $2,200 AR-15 is God tier though, and put Daniel Defense to shame. God tier. Next level. Yeah, man. You can definitely build and put something together, and put a lot of these big name companies to shame. You're just paying for the convenience of it already being together, and then just the prestige of, you know, all these fucking celebrities and high name YouTubers who praise their products. You're like, I Garand Thumb has it. I have to have it. Like, no, you don't. You really don't. Cox Arms USA. Have you put the whole video for that out yet? I saw the teaser video, but I haven't checked YouTube today to see if you put the whole Cox Arms build out there yet. My account. I'm way too cheap to spend $2 to $3K. It's just a hobby for me right now. Yeah, I think if you do spend that kind of money, it's usually, you know, over time. Or at least for me, I don't just have money like that to just drop. So I have some expensive stuff, but for me, it's built over time. I'll buy one thing here. All right, a couple months later, I'll buy this piece for it, and then, you know, 6-7 months later, I got the whole thing together. So I can't ever just drop $2-3 on something that's just not in the cards for me right now. RTT Guns and Gear, not yet. Okay, so again, check out RTT Guns and Gear channel. He's going to be releasing the Cox Arms USA AR-15 build that he has. And it puts Daniel Defense to shame, and it's God tier. And you just need to see that, because he's shooting from heaven at PSA, and he exploded their building because they fucking suck. I'll likely have that video out in the next 3 weeks. Heard it here first. Probably heard it on his channel first, but you heard it here second. And I'm out of beer. That was the last drop. All right, guys. Beer's gone, so that means I'm gone. So I'm going to cook up some burgers and get ready for work tomorrow. You guys have a great Sunday. Thank you for joining. If you missed the giveaway stuff here, just know that it's decent stuff, and you need to go to my email in my bio, cjabbott86@gmail.com, and comment live giveaway in your YouTube name, and that will get you one extra entry. And then when I release the giveaway video this week, you will see how to enter the normal way with all the peasants. So thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday. Love you all. God bless. If you don't believe in God, then bless nothing. And I will see you later. Thank you.